good.
We ran into a bit of trouble on our way to Bull Creek when we stopped to try and video this large snake lying in the middle of the road.
I have no idea. I can't see him. He's up in the frame somewhere. I have no idea where he is, and I can't get under there too close to look because I don't know what kind of species it is.
He was red.
Well, he's not a rattlesnake, and he's not a water moccasin.
When the snake started to slither underneath the Jeep, I passed the camera to Vanessa so she could video it coming out on the other side. Only it didn't, and when I ducked down to see what was going on, I saw its tail disappearing into the undercarriage.
So I can't find him. He is somewhere underneath Everest, probably underneath one of the skid plates or somewhere tucked in. I don't know what he's doing. I'm not going to crawl under there and try to pull him out, so I guess we're going to get on with our drive.
If this is your first time here, welcome. We're Don and Vanessa, and along with our daughter Capri, we've traveled the country chasing adventure. But sometimes, like today, we explore a bit closer to our home base in Central Florida. So, with the snake in tow, we made our way to Bull Creek Wildlife Management Area. Located in Osceola County, Florida, less than 30 miles from Melbourne, this WMA consists of just over 23,000 acres of public land, ideal for exploring, horseback riding, hunting, fishing, and hiking. As you arrive at the entrance to Bull Creek, you'll need to stop and sign in, and also remember to sign out when you leave. On this particular day, however, the signage sheet was missing, but we'd still be able to go in. If you visit, be sure to take time and review the latest on road closures and wildlife notices posted on the boards.
Did you see this? So it's like, have you seen the snake? I'm guessing it's not the snake underneath the truck. I think the snake that we saw is like brighter orange. But they're looking for a snake.
While the snake on the notice did not match the stowaway in the Jeep, we would be sure to keep a close eye out for both of them. As we drove down the graded dirt road, we could see signs of a recent controlled burn. On the passenger side, a lush green landscape. On the driver's side, a scorched earth from fires intentionally set to help rejuvenate the forest and also prevent destructive wildfires. These controlled burns can also reduce insect populations and destroy invasive plants. And while you can't fly drones inside the WMA, I captured this footage just outside to help illustrate the stark contrast of the land.
So we're out here at an intersection, and we can either go straight or we can go left. But left has the weirdest road marker that I've ever seen. Take a look at this.
This piece of taxidermy appeared quite real from the Jeep and is used to mark the turnoff for Billy Lake, a spot we'll circle back to later. Look at the attention to the details. As we continued on in search of the cemetery we had visited in the past, we encountered a dirt bike and a four-wheeler out enjoying the day. Bull Creek offers miles of roads like this to explore, but you're required to keep to these roads to preserve the ecosystem. You'll find a little mud and water, but nothing too technical here.
Okay, so Vanessa just started screaming, slammed the truck in park, and is like, look behind you, look behind you. No idea what's going on. And then I saw this.
The stowaway snake had made his way from under the Jeep to the truck bed and was attempting to get inside through the rear sliding window. It was time for this danger noodle to get out of the Jeep.
Can you find a stick?
Yeah, I mean, I can probably find some. I was gonna grab him.
Grab him, child.
I know, but they don't like to be manhandled. They'll bite you.
Yeah, getting
But
bit by
after a while, it says they'll calm down, and they actually make great pets.
Oh, getting bit by a
Yeah,
non-venomous
that's
snake
why we
is
should
not a
buy
bad
him. Oh, not buy him. We should take him home.
We're not taking him.
Can we please take him home? Just open the back window and let him hop in for a little ride. Odin's new best friend.
Come on. Hello, guy.
It's not very little. Oh.
He is a long one.
Yeah, they're not normally that long.
He's healthy.
He's definitely an adult, and he's living out here in the wilderness. You know,
he's living in the back
eating.
of Everest.
No, he's not an adult.
He's been healthy, eating rats and.
He's just a really big baby.
He likes hiding behind these plants. Hey, buddy. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I like how you're talking to him.
I just want to drop you off out here.
Gerald, he says he wants you to go in the car and take a ride with us.
I can't reach through here because of the bedrock.
Where is he? I can't see him. Oh, is he right there? Oh, he's right there. Okay.
Hey, buddy.
I can't see Gerald. I see Gerald.
No, not that way. No, back.
There he goes. He's going out that side.
watch out.
Capri, watch it.
Oh, I can catch him!
No,
Jerry, come to me.
he's coming out. Babe, I know you're not going to die if you get bit, but
It probably will hurt.
it's probably going to hurt a little bit. Here he comes.
Gerald, come to mommy. No, Gerald's scared.
He is scared.
He's just a big baby. Like a really big baby.
Don't you dare grab him.
Why?
Don't you dare.
Why? He's a corn snake.
I don't care. You're going to get bit. Maybe if you take the bins out, because I think he feels like he has a place to hide. I'm filming this, realizing
He is strong.
that my husband is fucking crazy, and if you fling that thing over this way...
Oh, Gerald!
No.
Nope.
No, don't go back in the truck.
Babe! He's gonna go back in the truck. Shit.
Go.
Oh yeah, now he's like mad. Woo! Okay, yeah, you pissed him off. He's in the strike mode. Quit. Oh, he's going back to the truck.
This nope rope was dead set on getting back into the Jeep, and I knew I had to make a stand.
Don't hurt my baby.
Go in the woods. I don't need you in my truck.
You're attacking poor Gerald. He has feelings. And right now he's very sick.
Capri, go get in the truck on the other side.
Oh, come on.
No, we need to move the truck, otherwise he's going to keep trying to get into it. Camera?
Gerald, as Capri had taken to calling him, was done playing around and highly agitated with me.
Just drive down the road. All right, so that was absolutely crazy. And did you see him turn his head to look at the truck? Nuts.
With Gerald, the Jeep-loving piece of regretty spaghetti in our rearview mirror, we hit the road again, still in search of the old cemetery. Screwed into a tree at eye level was a note to visiting Hart and Crosby descendants left by family members that had recently discovered an old photo album and were looking to connect and share photos with other long-lost family members. These notes were placed on trees throughout the cemetery in hopes of a reconnection. The cemetery, officially known as Crabgrass Creek Cemetery, dates back to the late 19th century and is still utilized to this day. This burial ground is described as the resting place of the true pioneers to this region of Florida. This headstone, dated to the mid to late 1800s, is not long after Florida became the 27th state, back in 1845. A small cemetery, it winds through traditional Florida undergrowth, and care should be taken when walking as not to step on some of the less obvious markers. After paying our respects, we decided to double back to the taxidermied fish and visit Billy Lake. Despite having been out here a handful of times, we were yet to explore this spot. And it wouldn't be Florida in the summertime if we didn't catch an afternoon shower. Fortunately for us, this one was short-lived and just a light sprinkle. As we made our way to Billy Lake, we passed Trail 3, which crosses Bull Creek itself, only to find it closed due to high water levels. It's usually not open during the summertime because of the rainy season.
Big gator.
Where?
Coming across. See him?
Yeah. This camera doesn't really have a zoom. I see him.
While the camera we were filming with had a fixed lens, I did have my other camera with a telephoto lens in my bag to capture a shot of the gator.
Somewhere back there behind me is a male gator, and he's calling out to the female that you saw swim by. It's gator mating season, and this behavior is pretty normal, and it also means, though, that they can be a little territorial and aggressive. So he's on the other side. Yes, we are near the water's edge. We're keeping an eye out, and we're slowly backing up as the sound gets a little bit closer to us. Let's see if we can hear him. So that's what a gator during mating season sounds like. And it's getting a little bit closer, so it's going to be time for us to head back to the Jeep and continue on our day.
From large snakes to even larger gators, this was a pretty typical Florida adventure. Well, maybe not the part about the slither straw hitching a ride in the Jeep. That was a first for us and more than enough fun for one day. And while we didn't get to drive through Bull Creek this time, one of our favorite water crossings of all time, we did find a little bit of water elsewhere. We hope you enjoyed tagging along on this weekend adventure, and if you did, be sure to hit that subscribe button. See you next time.